Welcome to Lagoon. Why don't you take a nice walk through this wonderful fountain?
Absolutely not.
The Fountain of Lagoon. Welcome to Lagoon. We are in Farmington, Utah. This is the sketchiest little sky ride I've ever seen in my life. Today is Saturday, October 21st, question mark? Yeah, October 21st. We're here for Frightmares, the best haunt event ever. Literally hands down the greatest. Terror ride. All right, that looks extremely sketchy, but all right. Interesting note about this park, there's no security to get in here. That's very concerning. Hopefully we're chilling. But yeah, we're gonna go on some roller coasties. Primordial just opened very recently, so I'm excited to go on that. And also Cannibal, the steepest drop in the world with a lap bar. But we're gonna go on Wicked first because we want to hit up this section of the park where Wicked, the Wild Mouse are, the Spider, Colossus, all the lower capacity rides, especially like Spider and Wild Mouse. We're gonna hit those up early. Also roller coaster. So we're gonna hit up those rides and then we will make our way over to Cannibal and Primordial. I've heard that Cannibal gets delays, not Cannibal, Primordial gets delays, so probably gonna have to hit that one later. What do you have to say about yourself, Sussy Garrett?
We're here, we'll see.
I like your shirt.
Open. Thank you.
It's a good design.
Thank you.
Of course. We're on the Spider at Lagoon.
The Spider.
The Spider.
The only ride open in this
All right, so I was gonna say we got successfully rope dropped. Oh god, Wicked's still not open yet. Neither is Colossus, so we're on the Spider.
So we're on the Spider.
Our first ride of the day at Lagoon.
At least we're getting it open.
And we're already going because now we're going backwards. And oh, we're spinning! We're not spinning! We're spinning, never mind! Oh god, oh god! Oh, this is exciting. Oh god, oh my god! Jesus! What? Oh my god! This is janky as heck. This thing is awesome. Oh my god! Oh, the trick track! This is amazing! What am I riding? It's cracked out. I can't tell which way is up. Alright. Dizzy. Oh my god! Stop! Alright. So that was genuinely awesome. That was a pretty fire way to start out the day at Lagoon. Not gonna lie. What's your review on Spider?
Amazing.
Yes, we just got off of Spider. Now we're gonna go on Colossus the Fire Dragon. Spider was actually probably one of the best spinning coasters I've done. It was very disorienting. Now we're gonna go on a classic Schwarzkopf looper. It looks really good. Okay, that was better. The capacity is pretty good. There's like one train, but they're dispatching like every 30 seconds. At least that's what it feels like. Like, oh my gosh. Props to you, Lagoon. Lagoon is so quirky. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh! Lateral! Jesus! Oh my god! Oh, that's very firm. Take notes, please. No, don't take notes. Keep the trim. Oh, Jesus. Ouch. Oh, God. What the fuck? Jesus. Yeah, we're going inside. What was that? We're on Wicked in the front row. We're about to go through a great first launch and then a mid rest of the ride. Here we go.
built by Zaire.
About a minute ride. All right, we're on the spider again. We stopped. All right, I know that ride is literally wicked. This ride is pretty wicked. So many people here. It's a great view of a parking lot, though. Oh, we're at the top. We're about to start. Oh God, here we go. Now we're going forward. Oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. This is great. This is lovely. Oh God. Oh my God. All right. Oh, okay. Ooh, going around town. Oh Jesus, too close to that. All right, that's fine. I'm only gonna die maybe a little bit. Okay. I can't see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is sus. We're spinning. No, we're helixing, but we're not spinning. I don't know. Backwards now, I guess. It's a fun ride. I like that ride. All right, we're actually gonna go on the roller coaster. This is so interesting that they chose to name their roller coaster. I get that it's like 100 years old, but the fact that they still haven't decided to rename it after this long is just beyond me. But I also want to showcase something that's really interesting and unique about Lagoon. I've never seen this before. I mean, technically it's just like this at Steel Vengeance and Velocicoaster, but check this out.
Okay, so my camera kind of sort of died, but basically what I was going to say was that I was very impressed by the locker system here. So now all the rides, or I guess the strong majority of the major rides, had, you know, your like standard GoPod lockers, pretty much like any other theme park, and that part was like pretty normal. But these were free. So you would like tap on the screen and then rent your locker like normal. It'd print out a receipt, except it doesn't charge you anything, which is crazy. Now I do know that it charges you after an hour, so their first hour is free, but realistically, you're not going to need it for more than that. And I just think that's honestly such a pretty freaking cool feature for this park, because that means that unlike some of the Six Flags or Cedar Fair parks, these rides are not pay to ride if you have a bag or backpack. And it also helps a lot with capacity, unlike our California parks, which allow you to bring your stuff in the station, which slows down operations. So all around, that's pretty much a big W.
Welcome back. Coaster sussy here. You already think this is going to be the worst coaster ever. You already have your expectations at the absolute lowest. It can't be that bad. Alright, welcome to the 100-year-old roller coaster. Roller coaster. Lagoon. It's going to be the absolute greatest wooden roller coaster ever. It's basically just Ghost Rider's layout. Drop, airtime hill, turn around, come back, repeat it all over. It's basically Ghost Rider, which is this. It's basically Ghost Rider. Let's do it. Yay! Alright, so it might not basically be Ghost Rider, but it's not that bad. Alright. It's just okay, you know? Profiling is so shaky! Oh my God! What are we riding? Oh, head choppers!
Yeah, 100 years ago, that would have been awesome.
That was pretty fun. It was just very jolty and janky, but the laterals were okay. Little random pops of airtime were kind of cool.
Yeah, really odd pops.
Yeah, that was pretty fun though. I like that.
Yeah.
Are you okay back there, Sister Garrett?
This is so painful.
The ride hasn't even started. What do you mean? We're just kidding. We're on Jetstar 2, and I have many questions about this ride, but we're just gonna enjoy it together. All right, this is either gonna be really great or really horrible. We could be on Primordial right now, but no, we're on this instead. We could be on Cannibal right now, but no, we're on this. Why are we still going up? I don't like this. All right, here goes something.
Oh my God, what do I hold on to?
What is this ride? Oh my God, what is this? What is this? Oh my God. My back. What am I riding? My kneecap.
Dude, when we went up, you crushed me so bad. I almost lost my glasses.
Dude, that was like, that was genuinely horrible.
I don't think I'll ever ride it.
I don't think I ever want to go on that ever again. How are you feeling, Garrett?
Exhausted.
I know you are. We've been waiting this line for almost 2.5 hours. It's getting to our heads now. Let's hope this is worth it.
Very worth it, bro.
Yeah, if this is not the greatest roller coaster in the world, then this is a scam. All right, so Mr. Sussy Garrett, we just spent probably 2.5-ish hours. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention at the end of it. Waiting in line for Primordial. This ride was under development for like, what, 7+ years? And we just, we're gonna ride it. We're exhausted. This guy didn't get any sleep. He was working Scary Farm last night and didn't go to sleep. Let's just hope that this is worth the wait and the hike. So here goes something. I could sleep. Go ahead, go to sleep. There's Cannibal going behind you. We still haven't gone on it yet. We're gonna go on that one next, so hopefully it's not another 2.5 hours, but wow, look at there's the top of the mountain. We finally made it. It's probably the only time in the video or on the ride you're gonna be able to see me because I imagine most of it's indoors. So here goes, we're stopped, cool.
Oh my god, oh
yeah, vlog testing. No, not vlog, what am I? I'm too tired to use my brain. Here we go. Yay, yay, Primordial. Whee, this is amazing. Best ride at Six Flags. This isn't Six Flags, we're going inside. Oh my god, fog! Wow. It smells like Scary Farm. I was gonna say, it smells like a haunt event in here. Ooh, spooky. Oh. Oh, it unlocked. How? I don't know. Oh. What am I shooting at? What is the objective? This is like Disney quality. Ah! Yeah, this is Fairy Tales Roller Coaster Edition. All right, we're going backwards. Whoa, dude! Oh God, what's going on? Something's happening. Whew. Well, that was something. All right. Somehow my 3D glasses are still on my face. Get him! Oh God! Get him! It's the guys we're trying to save. What is that? Fog. Oh, yo, the track just switched. Wow, it's a full panorama. I was not anticipating that.
The drop track.
Is that the end of the ride?
I think so.
That was the end of the ride. That was the end of the ride. That was it. Jared, that was it.
That was it.
That was that.
Evil has been defeated.
Wow, we did it. We successfully rode Primordial.
Wow.
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 Wow. All right, review on Primordial, ready to go.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's themed well.
It is a good ride. Go ahead.
It's just not, it's not super thrilling, which, well, I didn't expect it to be, but it just was super short, too.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more. That was quite underwhelming, to be honest. Onwards. Oh, check that. No, literally, it's just Journey to Atlantis when we go all tilty, except this one's a lot less janky. I want you guys to check this out. That's so cool looking. That's so weird. Going up. We're going up. Wow. Whoa. 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 I want to touch it. I want to touch it. are you doing? I know you're tired, but
Alright.
alright. Gotta go down America's second steepest drop. It's right in front of us. We're just like, we're going down that way. Like upside down, you know? Oh, this ride is so weird. Alright, so when you build your own roller coaster, you get to name your own element. Lagoon roll! Water! Oh, that's so fun. Bounce readily. I got it.
So how's that? Are you awake yet? No.
Even after a ride on Cannibal, you're still asleep.
After every ride, I get more tired.
Oh my god. Well, I really enjoyed that. It's definitely the best ride here. Better than Primordial. Primordial is kind of overrated and overhyped. This ride wasn't. It's very good. We're on a sky ride. We're not moving on the sky ride. Hey, you know someone died on this? Yeah. I'm gonna be the next person that does that. I think I could survive if I just fell down on that branch right down there. Yeah, I'd be chilling. Yeah, so we got on Cannibal twice. He got on 3 times. It was very epic. I really loved it. It's probably the best right here. Easily the best right here. I think I was already talking about this when it was on Cannibal, but yeah, so just a quick overview of the park. Since we're stuck here, we can't really go anywhere. It's a cute park. It's great. It's pretty small, smaller than I expected. The operating procedures here are weird, and I don't even know how to begin to explain it. It's just coming from an IROC park, it's just really weird. And seeing all the different Cedar Fair parks and Six Flags parks and how they operate and stuff, this place is just weird. But not in a bad way. It's interesting, it's unique. I like it. It's a cool park. The operations here are generally good. It's just the rides are designed with really bad capacity. There's only like a few coasters like Roller Coaster and Colossus that actually have good capacity. And then pretty much the entire rest of the park, just they're all bad capacity rides. So the operations are fine. They're doing their best with what they have, but the rides themselves just aren't designed for great capacity. So it's like a, you know, double-bladed sword or whatever, great capacity, sorry, great operations, horrible capacity, but yeah, it's still a great park. It's pretty. The rides are all really fun. I don't really think there's any really bad rides aside from Jetstar. But other than that, like, I think it's honestly a great little park. I would come back, but I wouldn't like make it a huge priority to come back to this place. What about you? What's your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good park. It's small, it's cute. You can tell it's regionally owned.
Yeah, you can tell this is not part of a chain.
And there's kangaroos.
Oh, that are just, they look dead. Cool. So we're about to touch down to the ground, so we're gonna probably be leaving soon. We're just gonna grab some content and stuff, and then we'll probably head out. Review of Bumbora.
It was bum-boring.
Dude, we got online audio from the speakers. Well, it's time for our absolute last ride of the day, slash night, slash evening. Now you can't see us anymore, but we're on Cannibal in the very back row this time. This is so interesting, the way this works. The sunset, golden hour ride on Cannibal. We're about to go on the steepest drop in America, aside from TMNT Shell Region. Steepest drop with the lap bar. Well, yeah, here we go, I guess. Alright, here comes my absolute favorite part of the ride.
My thighs are absolutely crushed.
No, literally, it's the Lagoon row! I can almost touch the water! That was legendary. Yeah, so that first drop, I think it's way better in the back row. Yeah, that was so good. think Primordial is better, then I don't know what to tell you, because that is just so incorrect. Like, beyond wrong. Alright, so basically just as a wrap-up of this park, so again, as I mentioned, it's a great park. The operations are really interesting, and I don't really want to go too much into details about what I mean by that, but it's just...
And then my spare camera battery died. I love GoPro batteries. But anyways, I might as well further elaborate what I mean by the interesting operations. So basically, the operations at Lagoon are just unlike any other Six Flags or Cedar Fair park, or even like some of the other independent parks, like even Ilitch Gardens and Hershey Park have like pretty consistent operating procedures, but Lagoon is weird. So there's a lot of rides that don't really have like exit gates, and there's also just clear lack of like safety zones, I guess, for guests and associates. I mean, obviously there's, you know, control panels and stuff where they're supposed to be, but it just seems like there is no like super strict operating procedure, and it seems very laid back and like kind of loose. And I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. I mean, in my personal opinion, especially working at a theme park, I just feel like there's a lot of room for error or for, you know, things to happen. But hey, as long as it's working out for them, I mean, hey, who cares? But other than that, the park does have a really nice atmosphere. It's very, very green. There's a lot of plants and trees everywhere. It's also not huge, so you're not going to be walking a whole ton. And as I already discussed earlier, the loose article system is great. There's really only just one really big, I don't know how much of a flaw it is, but it's something I need to talk about. The queue control at this park is absolutely horrible. By that, I mean none of the rides have a queue that's big enough to contain all the guests that would actually go in line for that ride. Again, comparing to Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks, most rides at those parks have queues that are usually longer than the wait time normally would be. And if they do get super long and they start bleeding outside of the entrance of the ride, then there's usually extended queues. But Lagoon is not designed like that at all. Some of the most popular rides, I mean, looking at Cannibal and Wicked, the queue is barely enough to contain like 15 minutes worth of waiting. And so on pretty much just any weekend, it seems like the queues for pretty much all of their big rides are just bleeding out really far into the midway, just nowhere near being the entrance of the ride, which, I mean, again, it's not necessarily a bad thing for the guests, but I guess it just causes for confusion, and it's just kind of like a little bit ugly to look at. Because if you're trying to like navigate the midways, you really constantly just have to like squeeze by people that are like waiting in these like really randomly laid out lines, and there's really not a whole ton of guest control. Like sometimes there will be like some people like kind of directing the queue in certain ways, but other than that, it just kind of takes its free form. Like I remember the line for Cannibal would literally go all the way to like where the slingshot ride is, and even though that's not really that long of a line, it was probably like 30 to 45 minutes. It's just really dumb that like the entire line is just out in the midway of the park. And again, it causes for some confusion, because then a lot of the times that we were standing in that line, because we did go on it multiple times, so many people just kept walking up to us and other people next to us saying like, hey, is this the line for this ride? And half the time they'd be right. Most of the time they'd figure it's Cannibal, but like especially for people that don't go to this park often, like I'm sure there's even locals that don't visit that park often. Literally our Lyft driver said that he hasn't been there in 10 years. Then I feel like if you do go to this park, you have to like go on a scavenger hunt to find out which line goes to which ride, especially in the area kind of like where Colossus and the Wild Mouse and Spider are. A bunch of those lines just started intersecting. Like I couldn't tell which line was for Colossus and which one was for Wicked. That's just how kind of stupid it was. And then we have the line jumping problem, which it just makes it so easy to unintentionally line jump, just because if people aren't paying attention, they don't move when the line moves up, then some other people just kind of walking by will just kind of fill in that gap. And so then if you're at the very back of the line, it moves a lot slower, just because people are constantly like merging in the line somewhere up front. And again, it's not even intentional sometimes. Sometimes they just think that they see that gap for a second, they're like, oh, this must be the back of the line, and they just step in, and then the people that weren't moving weren't really paying attention and didn't notice it, and then it's just kind of really annoying. So again, not really the worst thing in the world, it's just I've never seen an amusement park like not be able to contain its queue like that. But anyways, it's a solid park. I would want to go back, but as I mentioned on the Sky Ride, I'm not going to be like dying to go back unless they build like another like world record breaker like Cannibal. But yeah, that's going to be about it from me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.